Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. We're here again. Yay! Day 3. I guess I should just use one hand. Of 2026. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Susan Churchill, and I am so happy to be with you today. Let's do some Spring Forest Qigong and start our day beautifully. Oh, which is what we're bringing in. We're bringing in Grateful Beauty today. So we stand with our feet shoulder or hip distance apart. We bend our knees a little bit. Our elbows are out. Our fingers are spread apart. We feel our spine come together, and our body, mind, spirit, soul, we're just like getting all aligned. Feel the connection of the earth underneath your feet, just wanting so much to connect with you and let this chi run through you, releasing out extra energy you no longer need. Hi Joanne, hi June. Coming out through your whole body, feeling that grateful beauty of the chi from the earth and come out through yourself, and then feel grateful for the beauty of the chi you're releasing, and then allow the universe to pour down its love and light through your chi field, through you, back into the earth. And as it does so, more butterflies leave from your body. So what is that about? What we're doing is we're breathing in and we're breathing out. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're detoxifying. So the chi helps us detoxify by moving through and finding extra chi in our body we no longer need, releasing that back into what it originally is, which is just love, unconditional love of the universe, and then letting it go back to the universe, back to where it belongs. We feel lighter. We breathe in again. We get more chi for the next moment, and then we release out what we no longer need. And then it's just a way to, because we're changing every moment, and it doesn't seem like we should be. It seems like, oh, well, I'm just me. And yet, because we're physical, oh, you can bounce with me now if you want. Because we're physical and also light, energy, chi, this relationship is always changing, just like yin and yang. You've got yin and yang, and they're always trying to get back into balance. They're seeking balance at all times. So are we seeking balance of the two parts of us, the physical part and the energetic or chi part or light part? So we're bouncing, we're using our knees. So using knees, I'm going to focus on my knees more because I bounce slower when I'm focusing on my knees. Otherwise I'm here, I'm just kind of doing that. It makes me I don't know, I just started focusing on the knees, and that's slowing me down. So you might want to try that and see how that feels for you, but it feels good for me. So I'm focusing on my knees, and it's slowing down my bouncing, and I can feel it more coming up through me instead of more up here. I've been bouncing more up here, which still moves my knees, but not so much. And I'm thinking that this, so you can practice different things and see what feels right for you. But right now, focusing on my knees is giving me a deeper bounce. Hi Yipeng, hi Lisa. Relax the shoulders down, let them just hang. So except for having your elbows out a little bit, your arms pretty much can just swing. You just pull the arms out a little bit, like there's a little string, just pulling them out. Nothing difficult. Let's take our hands over our heads now, and we'll bounce for 5 minutes with our hands up over our heads. Live to 100. So are we on Saturday already? We are. Saturday, it's a weekend. First weekend in 2026. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Do your slow, gentle breaths. Remembering that out breath's so important. Hi, Faye. Hi, Dorothy. Oh, everybody popped in all of a sudden. Hi, Pam. Remember that out breath is so important because we need to exhale. We need to release before we can take in. And I know because I have, like when I first started especially, but always through all these years too, I can tell when I'm not, I think I'm relaxed, but I'm not. When I try to breathe in and it gets stuck, there's not enough room to breathe in. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Susan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we're bringing in Grateful Beauty today. And I was talking about focusing on my knees is giving me a different experience for the bouncing. It seems to be deeper. Hi, Isabel. We have quite the crowd today. How wonderful. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. And also talking about releasing that breath out so that we have room to breathe in again. And that we have lots of lessons we've gotten already this morning. That we are yin and yang, our physical form and our light body. And it's always trying to get back into balance, just like yin and yang and everything else. Hi, Martha. So allow yourself to adjust your practice. Listen, because all of a sudden my knees were like, focus here. So when I'm focusing on my knees with the bouncing, that feels a lot more intense, I guess would be the word. So we have another little less than 2 minutes of our beautiful bouncing with our hands over our head to live to 100. Tuck your chin in a little bit, aligning the neck with the rest of the spine so the chi can flow that much more easily up and down. Universe down into the earth, earth up back to the universe. And notice what you like today. What feels right for you? Are you feeling like, universe is just pouring stuff down and you're releasing out from the bottom of the feet, going into the earth, back to the universe and back? Or are you feeling, sometimes that's like a good release one. For me anyway, it feels more releasey, as well as bringing stuff in. And then, but the other way, it feels very nurturing to bring the chi up through the bottom of your feet. You're still releasing, but it feels very nurturing, and out to the universe and back. So see what your body wants today, what's happening, be aware, and try not to force anything. Hi, Christine. Letting our chi work with us. That's when we're practicing our Qigong, we're learning and training our chi to practice with us. So Master Lin, encourages us to practice at the same time, in the same place whenever we can. And if you have one of his new rugs, or you have a little spot, or like I have a little rug that was from my dad's house, that you practice on, once you stand on it, then your body's like, oh, time to practice. And it builds up a chi field, because we've learned, right, that everything has a chi field. And so if you have something from that you've brought from your childhood or whatever, it feels a certain way, and it can bring you right back to your home, or to some situation, or the person that gave it to you. So let's allow ourselves to experience that. The grateful for the beauty of that. How's that? Our grateful beauty today, and to use it. So that's one of the tools. I don't know. Have you experienced that? Where sometimes, like when I emptied my dad's, we were emptying my dad's house and stuff like that. I took I took a couple of his shirts with, and so if there's a day need dad, I just put that big flannel shirt on, and that helps. That's that connection right there. That's got his chi field. All right. So those were our bouncings. We bounced, wake up the chi. See if you notice how alive you feel right now. And then we'll do our shoulder shrugs. So we'll lift the shoulders up to the ears. I so love these. Head goes back, scrunching. See, I can say I'm grateful for falling and getting a concussion, because it made me be aware when Master Lin was teaching this during the chat or question part of Healing Connection a few years ago. Pull the shoulders down and release. And it is so helpful in releasing tension, in feeling clearing of the mind, and of course in helping to heal my brain. And release the shoulders down, head up, and pull the shoulders down. Let's do it one more time. Lift the shoulders, head back. And if you're tensing up, then you won't be able to do this, where I'm just moving side to side and my arms are swinging. So if they're holding, if they're going with you like that, then use your mind and release, trying to hold them, and then try swinging again and let your arms just swing, and then you know you're doing it right. Bring the shoulders down. Let the chi, the spinal fluid, come up and bathe your brain and clean your eyes and ears and your taste buds, your sinuses, your nose, your smelling, so you can have all of those. Pull the shoulders down. Awesome. So that was our active exercises so far, and now we're going to do tapping and cupping, which is going to go into specific areas, get that vibration in as deep as possible. So we want to use a cupped hand versus a flat hand to bring that vibration in. So now we're going to start with the cheekbones. Now you can use your knuckles. It doesn't quite work with my glasses, so I use like 3 fingers. And you want to tap firm enough so you can feel the vibration going in the back of your head. You don't want to leave nail marks or anything like that. So these are the stomach detoxification points. If you've got stuff going on with the digestive system, you may want to hang out here. This opens up the front channel, which runs inside the body, and then with these tapping, we go inside the body and down the front of the legs. Then we move up to the beginning of the eyebrows. Again, tap hard enough that you can, or firm enough that you can feel the vibration in the back of your head. These are the bladder detoxification points. And then running, you might feel the chi running down the back, your back and the back of your legs. Cup the top of your head, leaning forward a little bit. Cup the base of your head. Come down to your C7 and massage it, or do a pinch and release. You can use one hand, you can use 2, you can switcheroo. And then we'll clap our hands Cup the inside of the left elbow. I am like my most awake during our during our practice. I have been really using these last couple weeks to rejuvenate. I don't know if anyone else is in that position. You got all the preparations and everything, and then time to rejuvenate. Let's clap. Cup the inside of the left elbow. And of course, being with family is so rejuvenating. Underarm and friends. Underarm right side. Under the lungs. Okay. Cup your kidneys. Rub with the back of your hands one direction, and then we'll go the other direction. And then how about the palm of the hands now? Circle in one direction and switch. Tap your tailbone. And tap your hips. Come down to the knees. Reach around to the backs. Cup both sides of the left knee and the right. Come up on the toes, down on the heels. Avoid this if you're pregnant. Hi, Paula. The gang's all here this morning. How wonderful. We're bringing in Grateful Beauty today. So that was all the active exercises. Now let's get in beginning of the universe position. Feet shoulder hip distance apart. Bend your knees, elbows out. Stretch your fingers, stretch your toes. Mega stretch. More. And release. Stimulating 12 meridians in the body. Everything is on. We've got all the lights and whistles going. And then focus on the lower dantian and see a beautiful gentle light there, and just feel your vitality. Feel its light and warmth and strength. Even though it's gentle light we're looking at right now, you still feel the strength of your vitality. Maybe from this point and moving out, see how you experience that. Spine nice and straight. Tuck your tailbone in and out a little bit to feel a release in the lower back. Shoulders come down. If they're still up, use your mind to bring them down. Tuck your chin in a little bit to line the neck with the rest of the spine. Touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. And allow the feeling of oneness, balance of yin and yang to come to you, bring you a little joy, and let that smile come up onto your face. Start my internal love engine. Notice your balance physically, the bottom of your feet. Do you feel like you're going off in one direction or another? Just invite balance. You don't have to make anything happen. And feel the chi body, your light. Feel the light coming in from all directions. How about if it's coming in from every cell? into every pore, right? Comes into every pore of your skin and into every cell and tissue and organ. And just kind of notice, and maybe it's coming in more in one place than another, and you just notice and you invite balance. And be grateful. We'll say the password, which is going to help us even more, connecting our chi field to Master Lin's chi field, to the chi field of our masters and guides, to our families. We say, I am in the universe is in my body, the universe and I combine together, connecting all the way to the beginning of the universe, unconditional love. And if you haven't connected to your family or to your creator, go ahead and do that and ask for what you want from your practice today. We're bringing in grateful beauty and our awareness of it as our day unfolds. Seeing what the universe is saying for us all, what would be best. Okay, so we're going to take our hands in front of our lower dantian. So we're holding a beautiful ball of light. Our elbows are out, our fingers are open. You can use your ball of light, bring it to your heart and hold it. It's kind of in front, I'm pretty much in front of my middle dantian actually, but wherever it lands for you today. And let's just focus on that beauty, right? Let's focus on the grateful beauty of this light that we're holding in our hands. We're holding chi, we're holding healing, we're holding kindness. And then let's breathe in and slowly let our elbows come out, and maybe we can feel or see or know that this ball of light is becoming larger, filling up with the chi of the universe and our masters. And you can bend your knees at the same time if you want, or you can do it without bending the knees. It's very powerful either way. So do what's right for you today. Feel yourself being totally encompassed in the ball of light, or see it or know it. And butterflies flying out in every direction, releasing, releasing, releasing. And you could take more breaths if you need to. That was a very long one for me, so I had to take extra breaths. And then when you're ready, the elbows will guide the hands back in slowly, and your legs slowly straighten back up. And the ball becomes condensed down. So continue with this, realizing that as you're doing this movement, this ball of light is expanding. And it's not like you just have one little piece of silly putty and you're pulling it. But every time you breathe in, it expands, it gets more and more, because the universe is pouring it in. Your masters, your creator, your family is pouring in more and more for you, for whatever you need for your day and beyond. Cool. So we'll go for about 3 more minutes. And notice that the feeling you're cultivating is joy. This is called breathing of the universe. We're helping our heart system. It's the fire element. And feel the joy. You can use the sound Kerr. You can chant Kerr as your hands come back together. You can see the pinks and the red colors of butterflies flying out. Let the joy be here and be in balance with the lung system. The liver system supports the heart, and the lung system helps to balance it out, and then the heart system helps to balance. Let's see, wait, now I'm getting that wrong. Let's see. Liver, heart, stomach, heart, stomach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Liver, heart, stomach, lung, kidney. Oh, so it's kidneys, sorry. Kidney supports the heart. Heart supports the lungs. So I had that backwards. Anyway, it's the, let's bring in the grateful beauty that the world, the universe, our bodies, the chi knows what to do even if I say the wrong thing. But feel that balance happening with all your 5 organ systems, okay? How about that? That they support each other and help to regulate we are using the fire to bring in joy, to regulate and balance out hatred. And if you get off like I just did, then you just go back and you start again. No big deal. Tomorrow morning, remember, if you haven't signed up yet, please do so. These 7-day blessings begin tomorrow morning, and it's at 9:30 Central Time. Let's bring our hands back in. Feel all the chi coming into a ball of light in the lower dantian and spin it, spin it, spin it, which is going to help us to condense it down into a dan. So spin, spin, spin. Let it get smaller and brighter, and smaller and brighter, and smaller and smaller and brighter until it turns into a tiny little energy pill you tuck deep behind the navel. Rub your hands together. Rub your face. Rub your ears. Apparently I can't seem to count today. So if you have to go, off you go. I thought it was 2 minutes early. 2 minutes late. That's okay. We'll just keep working on more more shoulder shrugs to help my brain even to be able to count again. It's that subtracting time thing that still gets me. Tap your tailbone, tap your hips, but do please sign up for 7-day blessings, 9:30 Central Time for a week, 7 days, 7 days. And if you want to, you can also, you don't need to because you're getting blessed by Master Lin and all the monks. But if you want to send specific healing for yourself or for someone else, you can do that too. So you need to go and sign up for that. And I believe it's $97. And you get all that multitude of healing, which if you've done any of the healings with everyone, that's like got to be about $500 worth of healings, so at least. All right, giant 10,000 hand breath in, allow yourself to receive all the gifts of the universe as we say thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. So tomorrow, that'll be fun because we'll get ourselves prepped for the first of the 7-day blessings. All right, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye.